things look from my perspective. Yes, he is beatable. The problem is Levan pulls once every 2 years, while all his opponents pull multiple times a year. And what you girls are forgetting is that Levan always comes in fully rested with 50 or 60 kilograms on top of every opponent he faces. That's the elephant in the room. He's the most fresh arm wrestler on this planet with a huge weight advantage, right? If he would compete like everybody else 4 or 5 times a year, and he would have somebody, I would say 20, 30 kilos close, opponents 20, 30 kilos close to his weight, I promise you that Levan would lose.
Welcome back to Arm Wrestling Unpacked. So today we are covering Bogdan's recent video that has completely polarized the arm wrestling community. Everyone and their mothers is freaking out. All 12 of my subscribers are begging me to cover this video. Not actually, but let's get into it. So Bogdan's claim is that Levan is beatable. And yeah, of course anybody is beatable, but that's not really the interesting stuff here. Bogdan makes two supporting claims in this video. So the first claim is that Levan is way heavier than his competition, and two, that Levan is the most rested athlete. So tackling this first claim about Levan being way heavier, there's already athletes close to Levan's weight. Georgi Svetkov, Alex Kardeccia, Zauer, Corey West. Notice how none of these guys are in the top 5 on the right hand. And by the way, this is the open weight division. Someone could show up 700 pounds if they want. It's not like Levan is cheating. Other athletes are allowed to get as fat as they'd like. Matter of fact, Devin himself told me he's showing up to the Levan rematch 500 pounds. You heard it here first. So we will get to see we will get to see if it is really about the weight. As for Bogdan's second claim that Levan is the most rested athlete, like sure you could say that Levan should have to pull more. That's a separate conversation, but again, I just think Bogdan is totally lost here. Devin had 4 months of not competing on the right hand when he faced Levan the second time. He faced Georgi Svetkov in December 2023, then faced Levan at the end of April 2024. I mean, like, come on, how much more rest do you need? That's 4 months. Uh, Same thing, the second match, Hermes versus Levan. Hermes had 4 months of rest time as well from his last match up until the Levan match. Apparently, 4 months of prep time is not enough to be as fresh as Levan. And then another point is that Levan is super deflated right now. It's not like he's just taking a year off and just getting absolutely massive while everyone just stagnates because they're pulling all the time and Levan is taking this whole year off and just getting unfair gains like that other people would get otherwise. Like that obviously is not the case. Levan's time to peak is just about similar to every other athlete who starts eating a bunch of pancakes and training their ass off once that Levan match data set. Levan also takes what 4 or 6 months to peak. I mean, we see it's the footage is out there, and at the end of the day, Levan isn't getting any advantage over the other athletes due to longer times without competing. And even if it was the case that he was, other athletes are totally free to take advantage of this if they'd like. If they think that's gonna somehow get them to beat Levan and maybe they can get super fat, like go ahead, do it. Guess what? It won't do shit. Anyways, have a good day.